Saskatchewan is, measured in billions of tons as well, for sure. This is the only deposit that we're aware of in the U.S. that has the potential to be a tier one deposit. Yeah, because a lot of people have a lot of historical data. They might have, gamma ray wire logs. They might have, stratigraphic and seismic interpretations, but they don't have a hole where you've actually cored your deposit. And that's really the final analysis as to whether you have a deposit or not, or a potential deposit or not. So this hole that was drilled back in, I guess it was around 2014. The initial data that we had, we were looking and focused at a bed that was about 25 feet thick. We intercepted the potash at exactly the stratigraphic level that the report said. But what they do is it's called overholing. So they could put a tool down to give you a gamma ray wire log. And in overholing, to get that tool down, they actually discovered a second bed underneath the first bed. So we had to add a bonus. So we have about 42 feet of combined thickness of these two beds. So it's very flat. The geology is very, very flat, and it was very high grade. And so we've got something that we can start from that's very solid. I mean, it's an inferred resource right now. What you have to understand is that if this was a private company and we didn't have to go to the public for financing, and we were well financed, this would be production right now. In fact, in Saskatchewan, a number of mines going into production today went into production based on one hole, but they were a Crown corporation, so they could do that. So potash resembles a lot more looks a lot more like production of oil and gas. For oil and gas, you have your exploration hole, and if you're lucky, it's your production hole. Same thing can happen with potash, because your spacings to determine a resource is much, much wider and generous than it would be to define gold or copper or silver, where you've got to have very tight hole spacings. So this is an ancient seabed. So one hole, you can have a radius of influence of 2,400 meters. Saskatchewan, they'll give you up to 6,000 meters. So 6,000 meters can give you a tremendous amount of material. So we're starting off with a tremendous amount of material. And the material that we're controlling is based on the amount of acreage that we hold within this surface area of the radius of influence. So right now we're sitting at around 280 million tons. And with every 1,000 or 5,000 acres we add to that, it basically adds to our resource.